I'm going to look at the properties of equality for logarithmic equations, and we're going to use this for our next example. So if I have x greater than 0, then log base b of x can equal log base b of y if and only if x is equal to y. All right, so if the two logarithms exponents of the same base are equal, then the quantities are equal. So if two quantities are equal and the bases are the same, then the logarithm's exponents are equal. So looking at this, let's look at this. So what I want to do is I want to solve for the natural log of x squared minus 16 equal to the natural log of 6x. Well, remember natural log is log base e, so both of these have the same log base. We're going to drop the log so that we can solve for the inside of my logs. We are dealing with an x squared, so although I do want to try to get all the x's on one side and constants on the other, since we're solving for a quadratic, we need to use something like the zero product property or the quadratic formula to solve for this. So I'm going to subtract 6x from both sides. And I'm looking at x squared minus 6x minus 16 equals 0. So two numbers that will give me 6 when negative 6 when added and 16 when multiplied. One of these is going to be negative and positive to get that negative here. And I'm thinking of 8 and 2. So my solutions here are x equals 8 and negative 2. Again, using the zero product property. The next thing that I need to do is I actually need to check this out to make sure I don't have any extraneous solutions. So I'm going to use x equals 8 as my first element. So natural log of 8 squared minus 16. Does this truly equal natural log of 6 times 8? Okay, so this is going to be natural log of 64 minus 16, which is 48. Does this equal 6 times 8, which is 48? And it does. Yay. So that is a solution. Let's look at the other solution. X equals negative 2. Well, I have natural log of negative 2 squared minus 16 equal to the natural log of 6 times negative 2. Okay, on the left-hand side, we would have natural log of negative 12. And the right-hand side, we have natural log of negative 12. And so they appear to be the same, but this is not a solution because we cannot have a negative value. So 8 is our solution, 2 is our extraneous solution because again we cannot have a negative value. That is a big no-no. So my answer here is x equals 8. I don't know why that came out so weird. There we go. And again, a logarithmic equation contains one or more logarithms of a variable expression. So we solved for this logarithmic equation. All right, always check, always check, always check. I know that we become a little complacent and we don't check, but please, please, please always check because this is where they get you, and the they being meaning me, when taking quizzes and things like that, always check for that extraneous solution. Alright guys, I will catch you in the next video. If you have any questions or comments, then please ask, and I'll see you later.